What is ENQ? This is a question you may have had while scrolling crypto Twitter or even exchanges such as KuCoin. You probably want to know, how can this low-cap crypto benefit me? Is it worth buying? Will the returns be big? What is the utility like? These are all questions that I'll answer in order to make your trading experience easier and more fluid. Firstly, why ENQ? Why ENQ over any other low-cap crypto? The answer in short is innovation. ENQ is the first project to combine three separate consensus mechanisms: proof of work, proof of stake, and proof of activity. While proof of work and proof of stake I'm sure you've heard of, it's the latter you may have never seen. And it's this proof of activity that's the key difference for ENQ. Before ENQ, I also hadn't heard of this proof of activity. And this is why I think we should go into the depths of the technology of ENQ. I think it's very important to go through the technical aspects of ENQ, especially if you have no understanding of this low-cap crypto and you're just going to blindly invest into it. Blindly investing is not something that I should ever encourage, even if you have trust in the person shilling the project. So, the technical aspect that separates ENQ and for me makes ENQ a solid buy for the 2023 or even 2024 bull market is its application of three different consensus mechanisms, as I've said. This proof of activity essentially allows anyone, and I mean anyone, to mine using their phone or even using their laptop, because it allows the common person to get involved in this mining process. Before ENQ, this was largely held down to Bitcoin miners mining rigs, in which they cost thousands, if not tens of thousands of pounds, with high energy bills. So it's just not viable for the common person to do this. The POA node contributes to the network by validating microblocks where transaction information is stored. This transaction information has come from the first proof of work mining system, which I could have gone in depth in CF education and CF research, where essentially miners compete to validate a block via essentially a formula. It's a robotic race to get the right key that will fit the block to validate it. So what POA is doing is where it's validating these micro blocks of the transaction information. This transaction information then goes to POS, where rewards are given out to people who are publishing the micro blocks onto the blockchain. The person who validates these must be in the top 100 wallets of the balance and receive a private key share from the POS coalition according to the relevant protocol written within the code. So that is essentially the technical aspect to ENQ. As well as understanding the technology, for low market cryptos, you should understand the team behind the crypto and what their goals and what they have in mind is. The founders of ENQ's goal is essentially, and I quote, "We believe that everyone should have the opportunity to become a part of the blockchain revolution." What ENQ's founders want is a blockchain that anyone can interact with, the common person, institutions, and investors, retail investors. It allows, via its dApps, developers to create fast and low-cost applications for millions of people. This has huge utility that, if is tapped into, could bring massive gains. It is this exact utility as to why I am bullish for ENQ for the future. It is almost a unity of smartphones and mobile devices into one single network. The more phones added equals a stronger and more reliable blockchain. And this is all grouped together in one app. So, to cap it off, should you invest in ENQ? Personally, this is controversial, but I'll say Do not invest in ENQ at this moment in time that I have published this, October 21st, 2022. This is because I believe there will be a huge 50% crash across all markets, Bitcoin, altcoins, every single type of crypto. There'll be a huge crash. We're just in this economic danger zone where it is not good to be bullish on anything at the moment. However, in the next coming months, 3, 4, 5 months, ENQ dollar cost averaging will be hugely beneficial for when we break out of this bear cycle. What point do I think you should buy? The number is $0.05. I think this is a solid bet with huge amount of liquidity at this point, huge support, and it just seems like a solid place that I would invest in. Now, for a price prediction, I believe from 0.05, ENQ can easily do an 1000x from 0.05 to 0.5 to 5 to 50. I think $50 is not out of the realms of possibility. Thank you for listening. And please remember, this isn't financial advice. It's just my opinion. But please do your own research, as I said. But keep your eyes out for ENQ. Thank you. Goodbye.